Ah, the hero of the moment. It's about damn time.
Not quite the warm and fuzzy greeting I was expecting for someone who just signed here. What's going on?
After you and your partner struck the first blow against Mutiny by taking the Unity titles from them, I was hoping for more of the same here on SmackDown.
And that's what you're gonna get. We were all on the same page. What's with the attitude?
You haven't heard? We've lost the WWE Championship.
Somebody beat Cody? Oh, we must have been so focused on Becky and Seth that I missed that.
He didn't lose the title in a match. Mutiny stole it. Io Sky made off with one of our most prestigious championships in the midst of their most vicious attack yet.
If I'd have been there, I'd have stopped them.
Well, you weren't. And to make matters worse, Triple H is saying his hands are tied. So I've got a board who won't act, Cody in the hospital, a locker room in disarray, and no idea how we're gonna get the undisputed WWE title back.
I'll go take it from them. Mutiny is trying to wreck WWE's legacy one piece at a time. I'm not gonna let them get away with that.
You can't just waltz into the Performance Center and look for it. I have it on good authority that Io has taken the championship to Japan. So are you ready to fly halfway around the world on what could be a wild goose chase?
Hell yeah. Nothing like a 16-hour flight to enjoy some quiet time before I bring the chaos and take down Mutiny.
Okay, good luck. We'll be counting on you.
Weren't you on SmackDown, like, last night?
Glad you're a fan, Paragon.
Well, I was mostly watching to see my favorite superstar, LA Knight. I love that guy. Just something about him reminds me of myself. But anyway, I'm guessing you're here in hot pursuit of a missing championship?
Could be. You have some intel?
Maybe. Can you get me LA Knight's autograph?
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, Io Sky showed up here last night with that title, and she wiped me out.
She beat you?
Like a drum. But then that wrestler Chosen from PWJ rolled up and put a whooping on the both of us.
Wait, Chosen beat up you and Io Sky?
What, beat us up? Hell no. He cleaned us out in a card game. Dude even took the WWE belt off of Io on the river.
Wait, now you were on a river?
It's a poker term. That's not important. Chosen won the belt, and then he and La Congrejita Loca went off to celebrate.
La Congrejita Loca from Lucha Magica? How did she get involved in this?
Locker room romances are a weird thing. If you want to get the story from the horse's mouth, Chosen was out in the arena parading around with the belt like he beat LA Knight for it. That would never happen. Guy is unstoppable.
I'm going to go have a talk with Chosen.
I think that means you're gonna jump him. You know, I'm supposed to team with him tonight.
Find yourself another partner.
You got LA Knight's number?
Oh. Oh.
Chosen, I kicked your ass once, and unless you give me that stolen belt, I'll do it again.
I don't have your belt.
Paragon said you won it off EO in a card game.
I did. But
then, what?
then, the fire of my heart, the sun I orbit around, the one true love of my life, La Congrijita Loca. She took it with her to Mexico to remember me by.
You gave her the undisputed WWE Championship as a memento?
Yes. Now I have neither my title or my love.
You are ridiculous. It's obvious she didn't take the title to Mexico to remember you. She took it to defend it in a match.
It was all a lie?
Guess I'm headed to Mexico. I really...
Please tell her. Chosen still loves her.
No. You can keep your so-called undisputed title. I knew it the second I held it. That is a bootleg replica belt.
Of course it is. Io didn't tell you. She took the real belt with her. I didn't see any harm in using the fake one I took from that egomaniac Chosen to sell at Arena Estatal. He is cute, though. And obsessed with me. Maybe
I don't give a damn. Look, where did Io take the real WWE Championship?
The WWE archives.
The WWE archives.
You are Mutiny, see?
See, I'm...
Then you know Mutiny's taking the belt there to...
Everything?
When your friends erase the history...
I think I'll be there.
The unification of the world champion. Io Sky came this close to effectively erasing the history of WWE before the superstar stopped her. Tonight she'll attempt to finish the job by taking back the stolen WWE Championship.
It's not enough for Mutiny to throw the entire company into a civil war. Now they're actively trying to destroy our legacy.
That's why we need superstars like this, who give a damn about what made this business what it is today.
Arm drag takedown.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Oh, sits straight into the corner hard. Overhead, belly to belly.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
As the leg drop, fisherman suplex. The champ has absorbed some damage.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Gets the shoulder up after one.
So resilient.
No doubt Io is having trouble here.
This is a more daunting task than Io bargained for.
Looking to seal the deal.
For the title, new champ. Pin attempt by the champion. Barely down for a 1 count.
Staying in this one.
And saw what was coming there.
Momentum isn't completely out of Io's side just yet.
She's doing whatever she can to get back into this fight.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task.
Leg kick. Has the champ pinned. Is this it? Oh, it should have been broken. That ref never saw it.
Referee dropped the ball big time. And with that victory...
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You told me so. Any doubts I harbored about you and your partner have been assuaged and eliminated. Any other crow I should eat?
I feel like that was 2 buffet helpings.
But you caught the goose and saved the legacy of this championship. Not to speak of the entire WWE Archives collection.
It's about time Mutiny got a taste of their own medicine.
I suppose my only small bone to pick is your theft of Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck for your entrance tonight.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. And I don't regret it either, because that entrance, that was...
I suppose the only thing I can say...
I am pretty sure this is the worst jet lag I've ever had.
That's because you've been around the world in 80 hours.
Seriously, that was a globe-trotting adventure. It's wild that after all that, you won the title back on SmackDown.
I like hearing that. You won the title. I should definitely be listed in the undisputed WWE Championship lineage.
You're every bit as legitimate as Cody.
Hey, we're all on the same team now.
I know. Old rivalries are set aside while we all stand together against our common enemy.
So inspiring. We should hum a patriotic song while you talk.
We're not close enough for you to give me crap, kiddo. Besides, I am pretty damn inspirational.
The voice of the...
That is my line, and you cannot afford the royalties.
You'd be surprised.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into...
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots...
It's the Unity Champs, ready to show no mercy to their mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity Champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a...
The following contest is an
There you see what's at stake. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey out of their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Half and half suplex. Lights out. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
Oh, ouch.
Uh-oh. Oh, geez, you might break a neck that way.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Getting tagged in.
Ooh. The champion with a painful reminder as to why they are holding the gold, knowing when to bust out big, devastating maneuvers like that.
King one step ahead. And he has an answer for King. Hammerlock now. Lariat. Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second.
Brutal knee strike.
The champ just trying to embarrass the opposition.
Got him where he wants him. Up and down. Fucking arrow.
Incredible.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is just doing what he pleases.
One step ahead there.
And that could be the first step towards Lexus gaining control.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
A lot now, and the challenger's really not looking so hot.
Now. And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Tag, here we go. Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Launched right out of the ring. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash. And now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist.
How are you going to do that?
Okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Damn.
So what do you say?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great. Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Wolf.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force. Ooh.
Oh, Michinoku driver.
Oh, that was just malicious. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. I don't think there was anything necessary about that. Suplex. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Michinoku driver, wow!
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Toss. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Just disrespectful.
Oh, bad landing to the floor.
What's he hoping to find down there?
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
Ooh, sharp elbow. Drew McIntyre hooking both arms.
Future shot DDT.
Look at this, just unloading.
Ouch. And a stomp to the gut.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. That's disrespectful.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. Things are heading ringside now.
And he re-enters into the ring. Return fire on Adrian.
Suplex.
Vicious.
Insulting. And his stamina's going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Next level brutality coming from McIntyre.
That's a no-good driver. Dropped hard from the apron. He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Oh, he flips that around. Tossed around like a rag doll.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Down with a powerbomb. McIntyre.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take out Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game.
That's the safest
Punk
pay.
may be made out
Good
of...
man.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Check out the power of McIntyre, driven down, air raid crash.
Just disrespectful.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
He knows this is a contact sport. He expected some damage tonight.
Suplex!
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Look at this.
Just launched his opponent.
Overhead belly to belly. McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
And they just tossed him aside.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions. What's his plan here?
Just tossed. She got airline miles for that. Oh, that was just malicious.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
That's going to fire you up with anger.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Down with a powerbomb.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction. High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
The Scottish Warrior delivering that like a bolt out of the blue.
German suplex. Yeah, that was clipped. McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here. Man, what timing on that counter.
Dueling reversals.
Michinoku driver. He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Owens at the mercy of his opponent.
Owens needs to find an opening.
Oh, he had that scouted. Oh!
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches.
He saw it coming from Owens. Whoa.
Intercepts that attack with a knee right to the stomach.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. He'll take things into the ring.
McIntyre turns things around. Oh, did you hear that thud?
Look at this, just unloading.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Ooh, he fends that off.
Suplex.
Kick to the gut. Arms hooked.
By McIntyre. McIntyre's just so dominant.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre.
Legs trapped. What's next? Oh, what power! Thunderous powerbomb. Ooh.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow. Maneuvers out of the way. Forearm club.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Opponent goes up and over.
What a kick! Drew saw the up and over coming. KO is getting knocked around a bit.
Owens is getting shut down at every turn.
Just launched his opponent.
Overhead.
Belly to belly. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
Suplex! Guys, this might actually end in a countout. Under the ropes and back into the ring. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Neckbreaker.
It's not looking good for Owens.
Owens is under the gun.
Clothesline!
What impact.
Oh, what a clothesline. Double axe handle.
Lands an elbow.
He's going to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Back into the ring now.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one. Trading back and forth blows now.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Kevin Owens with a package. Here's the cover. Does he have it? And his shoulder is lifted before one.
How it... Owens hooks it. Stun, Owens, stun. KO can end this now.
And right into the cover.
Might end this. You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
And Owens is livid right now. He thought for sure that was 3. Gotta hurt. Owens wreaking havoc.
Owens is looking unstoppable.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
Drew weathered the storm and wants to create some of his own thunder now.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Absolutely planted. Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
Ouch. Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match.
This is going to get ugly. Air raid crash. Stops the kick. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Michinoku driver. Owens set to the outside. Blast off through the air and connects.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear. Suplex.
It's not looking good for Owens. Owens needs to find an opening. Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre. Next level brutality coming from McIntyre.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
He gets back into the ring. Drew McIntyre did it.